dude, man, if you sign to a fight with me and we agree on a weight, I expect you to be professional, and
yes, sir.
we make this on weight. So we'll see what happens.
That's where it starts. So now we got Tanner Brown coming out, who's technically, I would have been calling your name right now.
Yes,
but we're going Tanner Brown. He's 19 years old, another 19-year-old out here. He's 5'9", 145 pounds. Came in, well, that's the weight of the fight. Officially came in at 137.4. He's from Oxford, Ohio. Another Ohio guy. Coming out of Bootcamp Boxing is his training facility. His coach is Gus Duty. His cornermen are Ron Peters, who I believe fought tonight, and also, again, the coach, Gus Duty. He's coming in with 9 years experience. He's got one fight under his belt, one kickboxing fight, and he's a southpaw. So we got another southpaw tonight. Coming out in gold shorts with white trim. Coming in the cage, getting his roundabout, and settling his corner. Looks like Tanner's getting a little bounce.
Staying warm beforehand is very important.
He's got a good, hard, stern look on his face.
This is probably the hardest time for a fighter, is to sitting and waiting for the fight to actually start right.
But he's got a serious composure to him. He's going to come out. He's going to get this victory, is what he's got set in his head.
Oh, he's got him a live performance going here, Van.
So we got Jacob Neathery walking out. Sounds like maybe with a live rapper coming out. He is known as the bad guy. He's 22 years old, 6 foot tall, 148.2 pounds was his official weight. Fighting out of Richmond, Indiana, and the 765 top team. His coach is Skylar Neatherly, and his corners are obviously going to be Skylar and Jalen Meltzer. 3 years experience, showing he's had one bout.
He had a exhibition bout with Knockout Kings with Preston Hart from Subdue.
Okay, and I believe Knockout Kings is put on by Chance Beck, if I'm not mistaken, right?
It's a promotion that Sal actually puts on.
Say again?
It's a promotion that Sal puts on.
Okay, yeah, gotcha. So when he comes out here, let's see how he does out here. He's coming out in pink and black shorts. Pink trimmed with black.
Yeah, this will be real interesting here.
And I'll give a shout. His artist out here is Pedro and Chuf.
Song's headshot, it looks like.
Yep. Now, if anybody could see Levi's eyes sitting next to me, he is so serious about this one.
I'm hoping eventually we'll be able to get us a weight and date and run it back myself. I'd like to get in there with the bad guy myself and finish some unfinished stuff.
Hey, I understand that completely.
From the red corner, he is from Richmond, Indiana.
Myron having the middle, get him started. Here goes Jacob and Tanner. Touch of gloves, here we go. Tanner coming straight in at it. Oh, Jacob's going straight at it. They're coming straight at each other. No angles, straight punches. This is like rock'em sock'em. Oop, we got an angle there.
That looked like a balance thing, but good teep from Jacob.
Yeah, good teep. Took Tanner off his balance. He's trying to throw them teeps out.
I don't like that naked spin kick right there. I don't like that.
You got to watch throwing those, because when you come back around the corner, hopefully the guy's not there. There you go. I mean, these guys are got to get their feet kind of settled underneath of them and start. Because as they're bouncing, they're both getting on their heels. It looks like Jacob is trying to use his height to kind of control a little bit, but
yeah, he's definitely been a little kick heavy, which is surprising. He comes from a predominantly boxing background, I understand. But he was preparing for me, and I'm a lethal kicker, so I'm not surprised to see him throwing some kicks.
Yep. Ooh, Tanner snuck in a right. Jacob came back with a right. And they're both going into another rock'em sock'em moment here. Jacob throwing an uppercut. Good leg kick there.
Yeah, Jacob's hands are real low right now, though. He better be careful with that.
Tanner using the leg kicks. This is good. He needs to keep doing that. Throwing a good jab in there. Good body kick.
That was a good straight
Jacob
from Jacob.
landed a good right on that one. Tanner's got to get those hands right back to his chin. It's what I call reloading your weapon. You're going to shoot it out there, you got to reload after to have something fired.
Absolutely.
We got 10 seconds. Who's going to jump on this 10 seconds?
A little hesitation from both of them towards the end here. Maybe
a little naked right by Jacob snuck in.
Oh, a little after the bell.
Yeah, it was a little after the bell there. And all right, first round there. Both these guys trying to find their distance and find what's going to work for them.
Yep, that first round's usually going to be a range finder, a pace finder.
Yes, sir.
Now that they've felt each other out a little bit, let's see how it looks.
Absolutely. Oh, Casey Pope back in there for round 2. Myron always keeping a very watchful eye on the corners, which is an extremely important job of the ref. To make sure the corners are handling everything appropriately, nothing falls on the ground. People don't realize how important the ref's job is. It's more than just handling the fight. He's got to handle between the fight. He's got to handle those moments when there's a groin kick and there's 5 minutes that he's got to be in there.
Yeah, there's a lot of pressure on the ref. A lot of things are at his discretion, and he's got to be careful to be, fair and down the middle. And
yes, sir.
So there's a lot of pressure to be a referee and an official in these kind of things too.
Yeah, complete non-biased position. Guys like us commentating. Once in a while, bias comes out. Can't help it. I got one later tonight. Main event. Can't help myself there, but
yes, sir.
I can't wait to see Tyler fight.
It's okay to have a little bias.
Absolutely. There we go. Tanner trying to get the crowd into it. I like that. Ooh, good naked right. Snuck in. But Jacob was able to sneak that foot in there to keep the distance.
That weight advantage. Oh, good trip by Tanner Brown. There you go.
Tanner's showing his game.
That's what I'm saying. Coming in with such a disadvantage at weight and all that, I respect him, man.
Ooh. Well, Tanner made sure that Jacob couldn't do anything on the ground to him. Tanner using that leg again to get on a trip.
Yeah, you don't want to stand there too long and eat unnecessary shots, though, in the point game.
Absolutely.
Ooh, good shot from Jacob.
Right, Jacob. Tanner try to come back. No, Tanner's got to keep his eyes up. Tanner's got to keep his eyes up to see what's coming. But he didn't respond. He hit an angle, move around, but
he
his
needs to
legs
get off
look like
that cage, man. He needs to get his back off that cage.
Good back spin, but he's got to turn around and still face. Jacob looks like he's trying to come at him. Tanner looks like he's
Jacob's wanting to finish here early.
But Tanner's still throwing. He's, earlier somebody said dangerous fighter is a hurt fighter because he's going to throw anything he can to get out of that danger.
Absolutely. That's that fight or flight reflex, man. When it kicks in, it's a dangerous thing.
I will say that Jacob isn't breathing hard. He's got a good, even though he's throwing a lot, he's keeping his energy.
He's keeping his hands down, but other than that, his output is pretty good, yep.
It's a good leg kick. Tanner looked like he was trying to go for a takedown there.
Not bad for a short notice fight, though, man.
Oh,
What's this
Marion
point for?
took a point away for trying to, basically for trying to take him down, I believe.
Oh, okay.
Because earlier he grabbed his leg on the other side, which was probably his warning.
Yeah, I'd agree with the crowd. I think he's getting a little tired at this
Good
point.
head kick by Jacob there. Now, was this a last-minute type of replacement thing?
Yeah, actually, I found out 2 days ago that Jacob and me wouldn't be fighting and the weight wouldn't be made. So this kid took a fight 2 days notice. Actually, he's just a little bit bigger than I was, so all respect in the world. You ain't gonna find me giving up that much unnecessary weight, but.
So Tanner didn't have much time.
Not at all.
So he could have just been not really doing a lot, so this is where his cardio's at. Jacob, I will say, his cardio looked pretty decent to be out there throwing like that and moving around. Because it's not like Tanner's not trying to put up a fight.
Listen, Ben, I hate to say it, but I don't think it'd be enough to put me down. But he's doing all right now for a short notice fight. But he needs to keep them hands up. He needs to control that when he's trying to finish the fight quick. A little showboating's good, I guess, but he needs to keep his mind on, keep his mind in the fight.
Yes, sir.
Now, he ain't won yet.
Now Tanner had a good showing, but again, that cardio, hard when you don't have the cardio to go into a fight, especially at this weight class. I mean, featherweight class, you gotta have that cardio.
Oh, is the fight over?
Yeah, they threw the weight.
Okay, I see it now. Yeah, that's the double side of taking a short notice fight. It's really good for your reputation, really good for feeling like that guy, but man, without proper preparation.
There's the sportsmanship, which I like. And it's smart of the corner. As you can see in Tanner, he took some good shots. You can see his eyes getting a little swollen. Smart of his corner to realize this is an amateur fight. He doesn't need to take too much damage. Nobody's getting paid in amateur unless you're selling tickets. That's the new cool thing that they actually do now.
Yes, sir.
Long time ago, they didn't ever do that for you. Of course, when I was fighting amateurs, we were fighting in barns, and we'd show up, and they'd be like, you're going to fight him. No way, you'll fight him.
Whatever bar room would let you throw down in.
Right? I mean, literally, they would clean up the bull crap, and we would put our cage down, then we'd fight on top of that. This bout comes to the end of two players losing at the end of the second round. And your winner, Jacob Neathery. Jacob with the second round